Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. So I'm just getting my second character to 40-41, hoping to push 45 tonight. And I think I've earned enough of. I think I've played this game enough now that I can give an honest and just opinion on a couple of different things. So I'm going to split this over into a couple of videos. In this one, I'm going to talk about server stability and balance within the game. And then we'll talk about classes and things like that, and where and all the other stuff in other videos. But firstly, like I said, I'm going to talk about server stability first in Bless Online. So Bless Online's been out for like a week and a half now, and I mean the servers are still going down roughly once a day, roughly twice a day. Sorry, I'm seeing one go down for like a maintenance, and then another one go down for like a crash, which is typically back up within a minute or so. Now, how much of an influence is that on your gameplay? Realistically, it's not. Let's be honest. It's the maintenance. It would happen in other games anyway, and then the server crashes. It's a little bit annoying, but there haven't been any rollbacks. There haven't been any real major disruptions with them. It's not the biggest drama in the world. So I'm kind of impressed by that, and they are working to make it a lot stabler. Just talking about gameplay here and like lag and stability and things like this, you can see we have a a 19-man raid group, not quite full, but I mean, we have so many people, we're stacking all the mobs up. I'm popping all my AoE, which, I mean, Berserker's AoE, it was one of the laggiest. And I'm getting a couple of frame drops, but realistically, it's not bad at all. This is with the INI changes, and I do think they're kind of mandatory. Hopefully, they get patched into just the base game, honestly. But you can see the actual play isn't bad even a little bit, and it's taken them a week to do it, but a week is not bad to optimize their game to playability. And yeah, I think that's where we're at in terms of, like I said, the stability and lag. I'm not getting any world bosses. World bosses when you have like 300-400 people around one area. Yeah, it can be a little bit laggy. But then again, which game doesn't have lag when you have a mass group of players in one area? Spezia's a little bit hit and miss. There is still a little bit of lag. The main cities, there's still a little bit of lag in there that I think we're always gonna just have. Just a little bit of a shame, but realistically, is that the worst thing in the world? I don't think it is. It's not as big an inconvenience. Would be nice to maybe have like a dueling area outside of the city so that you could remove that aspect of it and maybe reduce the lag for everybody. That could be quite cool, but hey, we'll see if that comes in a future patch. And then in terms of just gameplay, balance. Balance has been a weird one. So balance started off with Guardians dominating. I put out a video day one of me doing PvP, and I was annihilating things. Literally 100 to zeroing things in one or two sort of round of abilities. That's great. And it wasn't balanced. There was no counterplay to it. There was just, I hope that I missed an ability, or I screwed up. So that wasn't very fun. We then went into Guardians got a little bit of a change, like reducing their damage. Obviously, we had the whole damage patch as a whole, and then we had the mage change. So I'm talking specifically for like PvP here. I'll talk about PvE after. But for PvP, mages then had the cold snap. So they had the first iteration where they could literally 2 to 3 casts and someone would die. Then they had the second iteration, which was typically about 8 casts for someone to die. I say someone, I'm talking about me. But yeah, so like realistically, it got better but wasn't fixed. And then we got to a point where today we've had the next balance patch. It's been pretty much broken. You cannot cast that anymore. It has a 7-second spawn time, and we're all good. So realistically, not too much of an issue. Now we just kind of get on with it. Guardians are a little bit weaker than I'd like to see them. I think they went maybe a little bit too far on the balance. Berserkers, they're in a better place. They're very, very tanky, very like good at keeping yourselves alive. but they're quite hard to connect with sometimes. So a little bit, so again, ups and downs. You would then have mages, which actually mages are still in a fantastic spot, even after the nerf, but it's not quite the same as it was. And I think people just have to get used to that's never how it was supposed to be. And then we have paladins, which paladins are probably the most broken class in this patch. 1v1 at least in group play. I think they're in a good spot. A focus down paladin will still die, and that's the position you want the game to be in. That if a healer does get focused and groups coordinate correctly, that they can still get kills. You then have Ranger. Now, Ranger is a weird one. I've heard people talk about Ranger today and be like, nope, this is horrible. I can't play it. It's not getting better. There is still a rework or a small rework for Ranger coming in the future. So obviously, NeoWiz as a whole aren't happy with it either. But me personally, I've been playing with them in the guild and in BGs and things like that. They're not in a bad spot. They're not in the best, but they're definitely playable. And that's all they need to be, as long as they're usable and every class has a place. And I genuinely think that is the position of the game balance right now. So guys, I'm going to be doing lots more videos in the next coming hours to be uploaded over the next 7 days. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the stream. I stream in every night so far. So yeah, come and hang out. It's pretty fun. We look for PvP. We cause trouble. My Zerka's now in a position where I can actually do ZVZs on him as well. So we've got a couple of different class choices. So yeah, definitely come check it out and catch you later, guys. Goodbye.